How's it going? And welcome back to the Marvel Snap deck highlight here on YouTube. If you enjoy this sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video. I'm planning to do a few of these a week as my collection growing permits. Today, we're going to be highlighting some ongoing synergies, of which probably one of the best payoffs in the game currently for our Spectrum here. So Spectrum is an on-reveal card that says give your ongoing cards +2 power everywhere. She's a 6-mana card, so we typically play her on the last turn of the game. And something that's really potent about Spectrum's effect is that she impacts your ongoing cards in all 3 lanes, which allows you to boost the total power you have in a lane that your opponent might have otherwise thought was safe because it's filled with 4 cards. This card can often be well into the double digits worth of power on your 6 turn, thanks to not only its own 4, but what it impacts everywhere else on the board. Speaking of impacting other spots on the board, one of my other favorite ongoing cards in this deck is the Klaw. He is a 5-drop that has 4 power in the lane that you play him in, but he gives the lane to his right +5 power. So if you play him in the left lane, he adds 5 to the center. If you play him in the center, he adds 5 to the right. If you play him in the right, he doesn't do a whole lot. Don't put him there. It doesn't loop around to the left side. The rest of this deck is just most of the good cards in the game that have various ongoing effects. Iron Man, super potent, doubles your power at a given location. Namor, really fantastic card for a lot of the different areas that pop up. Rewards you if he is your only person in a particular zone by being 10 power for just 4 resources. This is a card that pairs especially well with effects like Claw and Spectrum because it allows you to get extra power into Namor's lane without having to commit other cards and lose his ongoing ability. Another combo that we have in this deck is Devil Dinosaur is very powerful. It's an ongoing effect of getting 2 power for each card in your hand. And this soft combos with Moon Girl here, who duplicates our hand, which can make Devil Dino very large into the double digits power. Now, as far as the metagame's kind of shaken out so far in the early PvP for this game, there's a lot of people doing Nova things, destroying that card, adding 2 power to their entire board. So 2 ongoing cards that give us counterplay to that strategy are Armor, says symmetrical, so if you put this in a lane that has a Nova in it, your opponent won't be able to destroy it for its effect. And most of the ways people use to destroy Nova currently are reveal effects, so Cosmo is an ongoing ability that stops reveal abilities from happening in a particular location. This is also symmetrical though, so you want to watch to make sure that you're not deploying your Spectrum or Moon Girl into the path where your Cosmo is present. At any rate, I've got a couple of games I think do an excellent job of highlighting some of the things that you want to watch out for when you're playing this deck and how fun and interesting it can be. Enjoy, and I'll be back soon with another deck highlight here on YouTube. What does Armor do? Stops everything from being destroyed in the path that it's in, puts a shield up. All right, so I think we're going to deploy Lizard on the left here with the eventual goal of using Elektra to kill this squirrel on the last turn. So that way they won't be able to give Lizard the penalty there. Doubling my hand kind of sounds like gas, huh? Because they're all have extra power too, and they're all cheaper. I'm gonna snap. I think that's good for us. So we'll Claw here, which gives us 5 in the center, which kind of threatens them to need to put something else here, because we could play for this path as well now. There's an Ant-Man. This is turn 5. Ant-Man is also technically free because of Elysium. I think I'd rather Iron Man than Spectrum this turn. Do I want to Iron Man? I think I want to Iron Man down over here because we want to set up to win left and right. I think is the plan. Ah! Okay, so this is +3 right now, right? From the Monster Metropolis, because it's a 7. So if I pump Claw, up to an 8, we'll get to win the Monster Metropolis. They snapped. Okay, yeah, I think we're actually good here. I think we actually win this, right? Because Elektra's gonna kill the squirrel, and then this is gonna lose 3 power, and then Spectrum's gonna flip up and give all my ongoings +2, and then this is also gonna get 3 power back because Elektra's gonna boost the lizards. Yeah, I think this is an easy 8 cubes here. Yeah, so we're losing mid, but we're gonna win. We're gonna win left and right. Good stuff. It was a good game. Some cards here have +1 power. Elektra is not a 1-drop that we play in 1. She's a utility card to interact with the opponent's board down the line, so we're going to go ahead and pass here. Opponent also does not have a 1-drop. Cards at -1 power in the sewer system. I think I'm just going to go ahead and deploy Colossus to the left here, just try and get some power onto the board. Domino in the middle. Namor will be really nice for the sewer system because he gets +5 power if he's your only card in a location. You don't want to put multiple cards into a place like the sewer anyways. Turn 3 here. I kind of got to decide... Moon Girl would double the cards in my hand, but that would also fill my hand up and I wouldn't get to draw another one. And I think I kind of need to draw some cards to potentially win this game. So I think I'm going to go ahead and armor to the left over here for now and just leave this extra resource floating for the time being. Haven't deployed any 1-drops yet, so we'll see where they end up at. Namor is definitely going mid for us. Something to remember about how they're deploying stuff here is that New York's going to let them slide stuff over at the end. I think with the Claw drawn here, we're going to be playing for winning left and winning center, since he gives 4, then he gives 5 to the location to his right. So Namor is going to do a really good job of kind of locking up the sewer system for us, and then Claw will add 5 here, and then Spectrum will give all these ongoings plus. Yeah, so I think we just go ahead and Claw here. I think we're in a pretty good spot, so I'm going to go ahead and snap. Ton of power in the center. Now they've Ant-Manned on the left, and they snapped back. I think we still just Spectrum. Remember, armor is symmetrical, so no cards can be destroyed here, so it's not like I can Elektra here. Although I suppose we could technically Iron Man. What gives us more power? So Spectrum gives all ongoing cards +2 power. So if I Spectrum here, she will give +6 and then +10. Whereas if we Iron Man, we'll get more than 10, right? So I think this is actually better. We're better off Iron Manning here. And then I suppose we'll just Elektra over here on the left for good measure, just for the extra point, in case something comes down to tiebreakers. Remember, the tiebreaker at the end of the game is, oh, I guess we could also Namor to the right. I could Namor into New York to hedge that, because we're technically winning the center with just Klaw. Maybe that's actually the play. A lot of permutations this turn. And we don't want to play anything else because Namor is going to be here on his own, and Elektra in the center is -1 power, so she's just 0. I'm gonna do this because I think this gives us a chance to win actually all 3 here. They snap back, so they think they've got something good. Okay, sweet. So the slide on New York, they actually ended up losing the first because of their copy of Onslaught here, which doubles their ongoing effects at this location. But then the slide on Namor here meant that we were able to go ahead and pick up the W thanks to Klaw winning the sewer system with his ongoing ability. Really fantastic card when he gets to pop off. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, if you enjoyed this and you want to see more deck breakdowns here on YouTube, tap that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. I'll see you back again here real soon, hopefully.